Yeah, it actually looks good.
You're live.
Oh.
We're live. Oh my god. What is this technical wizardry magic?
Decent.
It looks decent. Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing? We are live from a hotel room in Kagoshima City, and it's quite a small room. But we found we've got a tiny sofa in the room.
A very tiny room.
A very tiny room. Oh man, what a long bloody day and a long month it's been. Cheers.
Cheers. Energy drinks.
Energy drink.
I've got, Nipo time, which is my favorite energy drink. This is delicious. I drink it because it's delicious more than because I need energy.
What the fuck is this?
That's like a vitamin C drink.
Oronamin. When I came to Japan, I noticed this little section in convenience stores, and they have like lots of little bottles like this, lots of little glass bottles. And they've got all sorts of weird, crazy crap in them. Some are energy drinks, some health drinks. Some of them are for hangovers.
Yeah, there'll be one in a video coming up.
There's one actually with Pete coming up where we took this hangover drink to see if it could cure our hangover. Mm-hmm. And there's all sorts of weird stuff. This one, it smells like medicine meets Red Bull is the best way to describe it.
Oh, yeah, yours smells like oranges. Mine smells really good. Have you had this one? It kind of smells like bubble bath. Do you want to try it?
I'm right. It smells like bubble bath.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Anyway, where are you guys watching from tonight? Let us know in the comments. Where are you from? Where are you watching from out there?
Adam says he was going to buy this the other day, but wasn't sure. Try it, Adam. You won't be disappointed. It's really yummy.
Tastes like bubble gum. Bubble bath.
Bubble bath, but in a good way.
Well, guys, for the next hour, we're all yours. This is another team up between Charlotte's Patreons and my Patreons. Yeah. It isn't the most convenient day. It is Tuesday.
No, it's a bad
Wednesday.
Day. It's kind of an odd time. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, this is the last chance Charlotte and I had to do a live stream, so thought we'd make the most of it, make the most of us being together, because we don't actually hang out that much.
No.
So it's weird. I've barely seen Charlotte in 2 years, and then this year she's been in like 3 or 4 or 5 videos or something. So crazy. I hope you're not
had enough of me now.
I hope you're not sick of her. I am.
I'm sick of you, that's for sure.
Thanks.
Oh, watching the whales.
Drew says, Chris, it looks like you've lost weight in the face.
You definitely have. Your face looks a lot thinner.
My face does look and feel thinner.
Yeah.
But it's also because the camera's at a high angle.
My face looks fat, so unless I've gained lots of weight.
I'm thin now. And then if you go down, it's fat. The secret trick. So whenever you, if you become a YouTuber, Drew, get a camera and have it at a high angle so it's looking down at you, and it makes you look nice and thin. But obviously I have lost some weight. I've lost like 3 or 4 kilograms on the trip.
Have you weighed yourself recently?
I have, but it's not effective because I've lost weight, but I've also
definitely gained muscle. You must have in your legs.
I have muscle.
And he did sword fighting the other day. How are your arms?
My arms are killing. Did some sword fighting in Kagoshima, which was quite an experience.
Yeah.
There's so many amazing videos coming out. I've kind of been frustrated because
you want to get them out.
I want to get the videos out, but I haven't had enough time.
With editing them.
I haven't enough time because I've been cycling and But now the cycle's more or less finished. We've just got a few more days of filming in Kagoshima, and then then I'm just going to sit down and edit them all. There's how many are out now? 15?
15
videos.
There's going to be a total of like
36-ish
something. So there's still 20 more videos.
So just coming up to a halfway mark on the series.
Yeah.
So there's loads to come still. Yeah. Anyway, let's see where you guys are watching from. Perth.
Oh, Portugal.
Florida.
Currently living in Japan.
Pembrokeshire. Wales, the slightly friendlier version of England. Yeah.
Adam skipped his yoga class to join us, and he's now currently doing downward dog like some weirdo while watching at home. That's awesome, Adam. Good job.
Downward dog. I did try doing yoga a few years ago. I turned it into a morning routine. I would start each day by doing yoga, and it's a really good way to start the day. Because
it's nice.
It stretches you out.
Stretching is great.
And when you stretch a lot, you get a lot of energy.
Yeah,
so it makes you feel like,
I was always kind of against yoga because the first time I tried it was that horrible hot yoga. Have you ever done that?
Hot yoga?
It's disgusting. You're in a room and it's heated. And
I thought it was
everybody
some sort of
is so sweaty.
I thought it meant like some sort of sexually provocative form of yoga. Sexy yoga.
It's literally the opposite. Everybody's sweaty and smelly, and you do yoga in this steamy, sweaty, smelly room.
That sounds like shit.
Yeah. I do hot yoga every damn day. Adam, do you enjoy it? Is it smelly? Did I just go to a really bad class? Because I don't see the appeal.
Kevin says, are you in Osaka? Or Kagoshima? We're in Kagoshima, Adam.
Oh, Annie's here. Hi. In Finland.
God. I'm a bit out of it though. I'm definitely out of it. This whole
You've had a very long day.
had a very long fucking.
I feel out of
2
it,
months.
and you cycled, so you've had a long 2 months. You've had a long day for 2 months.
I did the classic thing on Twitter yesterday. Yesterday I had like I don't want to say mental breakdown, but I got like lost my mind a little bit.
It was a bit of a mental breakdown
because we finished filming and doing stuff at like 2:30 a.m. and then this morning I had to get up at 7 a.m., which meant I had like 4 or 5 hours sleep or something.
Yeah.
And I just lost it. And I did what all people do when they lose their shit. I went on Twitter and wrote a Twitter post. I'm so angry.
Did you delete it after?
And I deleted it, yeah. I wrote something like, there's a fine line between challenging yourself and damaging your health. And I've crossed that line.
Oh, well, that's not something you have to delete.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't like writing things. Never write. Never.
Like writing negative
if you're
things.
Angry or upset or feeling anything,
you should
stay the fuck away from Twitter.
Yeah.
Because you'll write things you regret.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk.
I like what he writes. I like how he writes.
I like Elon Musk, but don't endorse wiping shares off your company and doing that. But like, yeah, no, I my head's a bit fucked. I'm looking forward to just having like 2 days of doing nothing. Even after this trip is, I have to bang the table. Emphasis, 4D experience. Feel the rage and anger
the pain.
Of me. Even after this filming, I've got to go make another video with Ryotaro.
Yeah,
there's no like the cycle's done. Yeah, let's all go home.
No,
it's finished the cycle. Yeah, and then go make videos with Ryotaro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. But we are going to Yamaguchi Prefecture to make a video about blowfish. Fugu.
Yamaguchi. What was in
But there's
the Kintai Bridge.
The Kintai Bridge. Yeah. But there's fugu.
You're gonna eat fugu.
But there's fugu.
Is that the topic of the video?
It's the topic of the video. Well, we kind of explore Yamaguchi as a whole, but it's based around fugu. Yeah, I have a little bit.
I caught a fugu when I was fishing once.
They look so cool, don't they?
They're really cute.
They're like little fish, but they sort of puff up. Yeah. The blowfish, right?
Yeah.
They sort of just puff up like.
They're just regular little fish when they're not puffed. They're just
really
that's tiny. Small. Like it was really tiny.
They're so cool, like little balloon fish. Anyway, so we're gonna eat that and hopefully not die because they are very poisonous. Like whenever I think of it.
Stop talking about Elon Musk. No, Eddie, I'll talk about him forever.
And he stopped talking Elon Musk. But yeah, no. Send your questions, guys. We're here. We're all yours. As I drink this drink that tastes vaguely of oranges and despair.
Adam's in Calgary. Adam, if I'm ever in Calgary again, I will hit you up for a hot yoga session.
How long are you staying in Japan, Charlotte? Do you miss home?
Yeah. I do miss Korea. I really like Korea. So, but it's been a really cool trip around Japan because this whole area that we've been traveling, I think nearly every place were places I haven't been before, besides from like Osaka and Kyoto, obviously. But all the little seaside towns, I'd never seen any of them before. So I've really enjoyed the trip. I'm kind of sad that it's ending, to be honest, because I've seen so many things for the first time, which has been really cool. Yeah.
Lucky you, eh?
Lucky me.
Sounds like Ryotaro is trying to kill Chris again. Yeah, I think he is. The way he tried to kill me this time was giving me that bloody bike. Fucking.
The bike has been a nightmare, you guys.
So I've been, if you've been watching the cycle videos, you know I've got like a big mountain bike with kind of thick tires. I don't have that bike anymore. We ditched it in Hiroshima because I got a road bike with thinner tires. But yeah, that fucking bike. Why did you give it to me?
Where's that bike?
It's in Hiroshima in a car park somewhere. Go and find it. If you're in Hiroshima, you could get the ultimate treasure hunt and find my bicycle. But I actually, when I got to Hiroshima, I bought a brand new bike with thin tyres, and it's been an absolute joy to cycle.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's much nice. It's been a lot easier. But yeah, I thought he's tried to kill me with that ruddy bike. And if that didn't kill me, then the poisonous, deadly, poisonous fugu blowfish certainly will.
It's final. Charlotte, how do you put up with Chris's dystopian worldview?
How do you put up with Chris's dystopian worldview? My worldview is not dystopian, is it?
I feel like we have similar worldviews.
Yeah, Charlotte's just acts all happy, but in reality, she's as grumpy and cynical as I am. Yeah. It's quite interesting. I didn't like Charlotte for the longest time. I'm happy, quite open about admitting that. So well, like a lot of YouTubers, most YouTubers in Japan, right? We meet each other through Twitter. We send each other a message. We go, I like that video you did with the trees or something. And we're like, oh yeah, we're friends now. But it's a very superficial friendship. And Charlotte and I were friends.
I considered him a friend.
I never really actually liked Charlotte. I thought she was quite annoying. up until I think this year, maybe this year.
Why did you ask me to hang out?
I don't know. And then I was in Korea. I was in Korea for a few days on a holiday, and I met up with Charlotte, and we got on really well. Properly talked for the first time, and yeah, she's actually really cool and fun. She's cynical. She swears. It's great.
Took a good 5 years to realize that.
It dawned on me that I didn't really know Charlotte. Like I don't know a lot of other YouTubers. You know, it's all a very cynical thing. You don't know when you've got a friend who's a YouTuber or a social media influencer person. You never know if they're really a friend or if they just want to exploit you for getting views and shit. So
to be fair, my channel was always bigger than yours while we were hanging out, so I definitely wasn't exploiting you. Were you? Is that why you wanted to hang out with me?
No.
I see where this is going.
Me exploit your channel? Never. Chris is so harsh, says Joshua. No, I'm being blunt. I'm being blunt, right? Because
I appreciate it.
Because
I like people who
now
are
we're
honest.
friends. Now we're good friends. And I've
I think the thing about you is that like Chris is himself in his videos. He's the same person as he is in real life. So I guess when he saw my videos, he assumed that I was the same person that I am in my videos. And sometimes I'm myself. It really depends what kind of mood I'm in. But like honestly, when I'm in a shitty mood and I make a video, I don't act like I'm in a shitty mood in the video. So I like try to, you know, switch into a happy, positive mood.
Well, I think most of your views are young girls,
yes,
right?
They are.
And so I think you kind of and so you always had a different persona maybe to appeal to that demographic rather than being yourself. But if you were yourself, if you are, then you'd probably get more guy viewers as well.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know. I don't know how it works, but all I know is, my girlfriend's not. My girlfriend isn't the biggest fan of Charlotte, honestly, but she's stuck watching your videos because I like them.
Aw, thanks, Adam, for forcing your girlfriend. Sorry, Adam's girlfriend, if you're watching this.
But I've seen the future. I've seen the future of Charlotte, and it's just her being her actual real self in her videos.
Yeah, but every time I'm myself in my videos, people complain. So then I go back to being like.
Block them.
Just
hide the comment.
About everything.
You can, if it's your channel and the comments, you can hide and delete people. And stuff.
Yeah, you can.
I like to delete people because I feel like some sort of powerful, all-powerful communist dictatorship.
Yeah.
Censoring the voice of criticism.
That's true. You do feel very powerful.
There you go. But did you guys watch the latest video with Charlotte where we spoke Japanese? How was our Japanese? What do you think? Did you like the video? Did you not like the video?
That was one of my favorite days. I had fun speaking Japanese with you. You hated that day. You were so cranky at the end. At the end, he starts like whining about how he's in such a bad mood. He was in a bad mood.
So on our most recent video, why I don't speak Japanese, right? We cycled all day speaking more or less only Japanese, and it does. I haven't spoken Japanese in a long time, and it really burnt me out thinking like cycling's one thing, but cycling and fucking making a video, holding a camera, thinking what's interesting, what's funny, how can I make a story out of this video, whilst also speaking in Japanese. It really burnt me out. And I wasn't in a good mood by the end of that video.
It was so cranky. I enjoyed the day. I kind of, but you're a
lot better at Japanese than I am.
Well, that and
you're a lot more fluent.
Yeah, so I guess I don't have to think about it. It comes pretty naturally to me. Well, that and I'm sure you were thinking about how am I going to make this all into a video the whole day, whereas I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm sure that was tiring as well. Yeah, he was so cranky.
But as Eden says, I can understand why the subtitles are a pain. It's a bit difficult to follow the video. Oh God, yeah. And that's why, right? People are like, oh my God, why don't you ever speak Japanese in your video? And then loads of people commented, oh, I didn't like this video because there was loads of subtitles.
No, I don't want to. I don't like. Somebody commented.
It's like, God damn it, I can't win either way.
Chris, I'm gonna skip this one. Somebody actually said that. I don't do subtitles, so I'm gonna have to skip this video.
But all in all, the video actually did better than I was anticipating. It's got
really
like
well.
250 something thousand views, 20,000 likes. So the reception was pretty good. Yeah. So I'm happy with it generally.
I think every once in a while it's good.
What else? Kim says, I really liked the video. It was a great opportunity to practice my Japanese. I loved it, but I felt bad for enjoying the breakdown at the end of the video. Good old Jonathan Zisser says the video was great. Generally, I think the reception was nice. The Japanese commenters seemed quite impressed.
Yeah, they were. All the Japanese comments were really nice, and surprised that your Japanese was so good because you really don't hear it. I first heard his Japanese in that video where you show a clip of your Japanese speech competition.
I couldn't
believe it. I couldn't believe
it. That was in August.
Yeah, I had never heard him speak Japanese before, and I was like, "What the fuck? He's actually good." I did not expect that. I really didn't expect that level.
As I said, though, I think hopefully I justified why I don't speak Japanese, in the sense that
well, yeah, what you said definitely
in the sense
made sense.
that the things that I think make me enjoyable as a presenter or a YouTuber in general don't come out well when I'm doing Japanese, because in Japanese sarcasm isn't really a thing. Sarcasm and cynicism don't really exist in Japanese language.
Not at all.
You have to be praising everything, like, oh yeah, kore wa oishii ne. So
yeah, you can't. And if you joke about it, then like it's not a joke. People do, like they just don't understand the concept of sarcasm. So
it was interesting though to see how many viewers there are and how many Japanese viewers there are. Like, that gave me a good sense.
Because they don't often comment, right? So yeah, they were excited. I think every once in a while it's fun to do one in Japanese. It's good practice for you, and you can do it on videos where like the focus doesn't have to be your personality and it's more on the content itself or something. That'd be fun.
I feel like your natural accent suits Japanese, Chris.
Your natural, like your British accent, like it makes your Japanese accent.
A lot of people said my voice sounded better in Japanese.
Oh, you sounded nicer.
Nicer?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's because of your accent or because of what you were saying, because you couldn't be like a sarcastic dick, but but you did sound nicer in Japanese. Friendlier.
Very good.
Kind of like when you speak American, you sound all like cheerful.
Cheerful. You 100% can't get the sarcasm out in Japanese.
Yeah, honestly.
Quite rightly so. Yeah. Out of the YouTube personalities you've met, who has the best Japanese? Says Joshua. Is it Dogen?
I haven't met Dogen yet.
I've
only seen his videos.
We're actually meeting Dogen tomorrow here in Kyushu, believe it or not.
So
for those of you that know Dogen, his real name's Kevin, and he's a lovely chap from America. He's lived in Japan for like 10 years. What?
This whole time when you were talking about meeting Kevin, I thought that was someone else. I thought we were meeting Kevin and Dogen.
Oh my god!
I didn't know his name was Kevin.
Such fail.
It doesn't suit him.
Well, his real name's obviously not Dogen.
Well, I knew that, but nobody told me that this Kevin guy was Dogen.
Oh, so that doesn't make any sense. So last week I've been like, yeah, we're gonna meet Kevin.
Yeah, but then every once in a while you guys would refer to him as Dogen. So why didn't you refer to him as Kevin?
Didn't you put two and two together and think Kevin, Dogen?
Pick one.
Wednesday. Fucking say.
No, I thought we were meeting two people.
Anyway, we're meeting Kevin/Dogen tomorrow. So yeah, we get to explore his Japanese abilities there.
I'm sure he's definitely the best.
He's very good.
Very impressed.
His pronunciation's almost
really good.
Is like perfect.
Really good. Yeah.
But yeah, he's really awesome. I'm looking forward to catching up with him.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
But yeah, Charlotte's really good. Very natural, very fluent speaker. You've lived here a long time, studied like over 10 years,
longer.
And used it. So yeah. I'd say Charlotte's one of the better ones. Who else is good?
Michaela's really good.
Michaela's good.
That's it, really.
That's basically it.
I honestly don't know many people that are really good in Japanese.
Not a clue. That's basically. It's not that many actually. Yeah. A lot of people just come to Japan and don't really learn Japanese. So
you don't need it. So it's really. You only study it if you have the passion for it, I guess.
Have the passion. Dogen is in Beppu, right? Have you been to Oita, Chris? Says Kerichi. I've been to Beppu before. Yep, I've been there earlier this year. It's a lovely town. The whole place smells of sulfur. So Beppu is one of the biggest onsen resort towns in Japan. It's in Kyushu, facing the inland sea. And as you drive into it, you just get this overpowering smell of sulfur.
I've driven through it, but I've never been in the town. So.
It's cool. It's really nice, like, especially at night. You've got all the water, all the hot water bubbling up from the streets. So it's a really cool town.
That's
so
cool.
He lives there, I believe. Yes. Give me a break, man. Seems to be good at Japanese, says Matt. He's right. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Dude, I don't remember. To be honest.
But he's the godfather of J-Vloggers.
I forgot.
What a bitch. Isn't that sad though, says Jonathan? Isn't it hard to make connections with people without knowing Japanese?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I always say to people, my time in Japan got a lot more fun after my first year when I new Japanese.
Definitely.
Because that's when I befriended Natsuki.
Yeah.
To be fair, Natsuki would have been my friend if I'd known no Japanese. I think he would have still He would still met up with me. So that doesn't really.
But I feel
count,
like once you start making Japanese friends, then that really encourages you to want to learn the language. So they come hand in hand. I think that's why I learned Japanese, because I worked in Canada at my university. Ever since high school, I worked at the university as like a assistant for the Japanese exchange students. So I had lots of Japanese friends through that, and that's why I started learning Japanese. So
it's the right way. The best way to learn any language, like the people who are always the most fluent,
make friends.
Have a friend or somebody they can communicate with, because that is hands down when language is at its most fun.
Yeah, well, that's what you want to learn, because you want to be able to talk to them about.
Well, that said, I really do. I loved learning kanji. I remember that transition from arriving in Japan 2012, knowing nothing, and then a year later, 2013, I could read signs around me. Like, that is so cool. My writing has gone down the pan. I can't write.
I can't either, so don't worry about it. No, I can write my address.
With writing, it's definitely worth learning how to write Japanese kanji characters, because that's how you learn how to read them. Once you can write them, you can read them.
Yeah.
Trouble is, unless you keep practicing like every day, you do forget all the characters and stuff and how to write them.
Yeah.
I could probably learn it again quickly. I could revise them.
Yeah.
But that's a bit annoying. I can't remember a lot of characters, but when I see them, I know what they are. I can read them, no problem.
Yeah, because like when you're typing on your phone, they
and
come
that's
up
the best
and
thing.
you can see them and
that's the thing, right? When you type in Japanese on your phone, say you want to type the word for food, right? Tabemono.
Yeah.
You would just use the keyboard. You just put TABEMO.
Well, you do, because you're a cheater.
That's much faster.
I use the heater. No, it's not. Have you seen me type?
But you can literally just write tabemono on your phone, right? Kanji characters, so really not that much effort required. And there you go, Livy has been nice in the comments. I'm written the word tabemono. There's two kanji characters in tabemono.
Yeah.
If you guys look in the comments, the first character means like food or meal. The second character just is be in hiragana, and the last character is mono, meaning thing. I could probably write that from memory, because those kanji are quite simple. Yeah. But I still probably have a little bit of difficulty. You always find when you are going through the kanji in your mind, you have to draw it out with your fingers. And it's really interesting when you're talking to a Japanese friend or someone about kanji characters.
And they're thinking of it.
You say, how do you do the character for castle? Shiro. And they'll go, oh. And then they'll draw it with their finger in the sky.
I do that too.
And I do it as well. But yeah, it's cool.
Charlotte, has Chris inspired you to visit the UK yet? Yeah, he's been saying lots of things about it. The only place I've been to I've
inspired you to go to the UK.
Well, yeah, I would love to. The only place I've been to in Europe is Germany. I was only there for a couple of days.
3 days.
Yep.
A 3-day trip to Germany.
It was meant to be go there and go back instantly. They were going to give me, it was for a job. It was a sponsored trip. They wanted me to promote the flight there. So they were literally going to put me on a plane. It was a really long flight. I can't remember how long it was.
So did you get to go to Germany? So who's ANA Airlines? Wow, lucky. Yeah. So it sounds good on the surface, doesn't it? Wow, a sponsorship from an airline, Japan's greatest airline, ANA.
Oh, get this. So they wanted me to promote their business class.
Right.
So I got a business class flight from Tokyo to Frankfurt. And then they were going to just put me back to Tokyo instantly, not have no time to see Germany. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they were going to put me on an economy flight on the way back. They weren't even going to give, because they're like, oh, she's only filming it on the way there. We won't even give her business on the way back. So cheap.
Were you able to negotiate around that?
So what I ended up doing was, I told them I'm going to stay for a few nights with a friend and we're going to switch that. I still had economy on the way back, but I did get to stay in Germany for 3 days. I think I was there. I made some videos if you guys want to see them. It's a long time ago now, but
how the other half live.
Yeah, I loved it.
That's a weird one though, isn't it? To fly all the way to Europe for the first time ever for 3 days.
Yeah.
What a letdown.
Yeah, well, it was a letdown, but I was also extremely excited because I've always wanted to go to Europe, but it's just, I don't know. Because I travel for work. I don't travel for fun ever because I always wait for an opportunity, like a work opportunity to show up, and then I'll travel. I never think to go there and just on my own for vacation.
Well, I feel like that about Japan. Well, I have done a lot this year because I often travel and film and stuff. I don't enjoy traveling Japan as much as I used to because I'm not doing traveling in Japan for fun. Usually, it's to make a video about something. I have enjoyed the cycle though because none of the videos are sponsored or anything. There's just just literally we cycle there, we see what we can find, and then we do a challenge, and that adds kind of an element of fun to it all as well. So yeah, I have actually really enjoyed the trip. I might be battered and bruised and shattered, but
it's been a really good. We've been so many places in so short of time that we haven't really had time to explore them thoroughly. So it's been a good way to figure out where we want to visit again in the future, and actually like spend some decent amount of time there.
Particularly Kyushu.
Yeah, Kyushu's been great.
Does your Japanese improve when you are drunk? Says Zetanir.
Does your Japanese improve when you're drunk?
Mine does. Well, it used to. Sometimes it does. It helps loosen up.
Exactly.
I find coffee. If you are in a situation where you know a bit of Japanese and you're having trouble getting it out, drink loads of coffee. The caffeine will kick your brain into gear, and then the Japanese will flow. Yeah.
If your problem is that you're like nervous about sounding silly or making mistakes, and that holds you back, then drinking will definitely help you.
Yeah, I'd say definitely. I'd say the first few years when speaking Japanese just feels unnatural and weird because it's completely
like how I feel about Korean
alien language, right? Then definitely drink.
Yeah.
Whenever I just think, and I still have it, whenever I sometimes speak Japanese, I feel like I'm taking the piss.
Well,
I think I'm making fun.
It's the way you say it.
Well, it's the way I say it.
To be fair,
like the phrase DVD player.
DVD player.
Right, DVD player in Japanese. Do you know what it is, guys? Do you know what it is? It's DVD player. Like that's genuinely it. Like DVD player.
DVD player.
何を買いたいんですか? DVD player 買いたいんです. It's like it just sounds ridiculous. So I don't. Yeah, and there's all sorts of things like words.
Yeah.
Apple.
Orange.
Orange juice to DVD player.
But the thing is, if you say it like I want to like DVD player Hoshi desu, they'll be like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you're like DVD player, they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, you want a DVD player? Yeah, that's the funniest thing. So I'd say if you're new to Japanese, alcohol is good.
Yeah.
If you're like an intermediate person like me, coffee wins because you've probably got a lot of Japanese in your head.
Alcohol, intermediate coffee will suffice.
I was actually on Japanese TV today, and I thought about using Japanese.
Yeah.
But then I didn't.
Yeah.
The end.
I'm glad you didn't because you sounded really good, and I feel like you wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah. So
really
today,
say what you wanted to say in Japanese. Probably.
Yeah. So today I had we're passing through a place called Kumamoto, which is a city in Kyushu that got hit by an earthquake in 2016, and the TV station there heard that we were passing through. This YouTuber guy, that's me, was passing through, and they thought they'd cover it and make a video about it, and it was really awkward. Like they filmed me walking around Kumamoto Castle, which is a beautiful castle. It's one of the 3 great castles of Japan, along with Himeji and Matsumoto.
No, not Himeji. Not Himeji. Nagoya, Osaka.
No, Himeji.
No, I don't think it is.
I'm always right. Look it up.
Chris is always right.
I'm always right. You're always wrong.
He's always right.
Of course, it's Himeji.
No.
Himeji's the #1 castle in Japan.
I know. Like I was shocked.
Anyway, Charlotte, let's forget about Charlotte for a minute. She can go over there.
I want to look it up.
But so we did this TV show, and I just had to talk about how brilliant everything is, and it's interesting. Kumamoto Castle, if you look it up on Google, it's absolutely blown to pieces because of the earthquake. It looks like it's been some kind of battle, and I actually think it's all the more beautiful for it to some extent because most Japanese castles have been renovated to perfection. You go to a Japanese castle, it looks like it was built last Tuesday.
Yeah.
But Kumamoto Castle looks like it's actually survived some sort of big battle. So I really like that. So I did try and put that across on the TV, but I didn't want to offend the local people at the same time by saying
you said it was really
your
good.
eroded castle is great. Like I tried to make it sound good, but I don't think I did. I think I failed.
No, honestly, you made it sound good, and then the person we had translating.
But look,
for Chris, I didn't.
3 famous castles of Japan. What are they?
That definitely doesn't say Himeji.
What are the 3 great castles of Japan?
Not Himeji.
Nagoya Castle. Oh wait, no, it's not. Nobody cares about Nagoya Castle.
Who was it that told me that then? Somebody told me that.
Ridiculous person.
Nagoya Castle, number 3. Osaka Castle, number 2, and oh my God, I was right.
You're not right.
I was right.
Jesus, shut up. You're gonna wait.
Can the world see this? It's the first time I was right.
You're not right.
It needs to be broadcast
You're not
on
right.
the internet. Japan's 3 famous castles.
This is a shit website. No,
What is the website?
The wrong website. Now, just Googled it. It says Matt Himeji Castle was the top result.
No, but you need a list.
You're looking on a website that isn't a real website.
It's called allaboutjapan.com.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's good.
It's a real website.
I'm abroad in Japan. Doesn't mean I'm real.
Real internet.
Ridiculous.
Somebody look this up. Called Sanmeijo.
Point is, Charlotte's an idiot.
The castles on this list have been chosen based on their significance to history and culture. This seems pretty legit, Chris.
It's not. Give it here.
Seems pretty legit.
Talk to people while I look this up on a real thing.
There was a good question a minute back that I was going to answer. Victoria asked, Chris and Charlotte both, what do you do to maintain your mental health? I know making videos can be stressful and tiring, so what do you do to rejuvenate yourself so you can keep making videos? I feel like Chris would be...
Don't hang around with Charlotte.
I feel like Chris would be better suited to answer that, because when I'm stressed, I just don't make videos. So you'll notice when there's like a big gap in my videos, it probably means that I'm like in a shit mental state because I really hate having to fake being happy. It's tiring. So if I don't feel good, I just take a break from making videos, honestly, unless I have to for like, you know, a sponsored trip or something. But that's a cool thing about what we do. We can really just take a break when we need it, unless you're Chris, who makes videos every day because he's crazy. But yeah, that's what I do. I just take a break, really. Charlotte is always correct. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
It's clearly debatable, but there you go. Ronan says Himeji Katsumoto. I think it's Matsumoto. I think it's not as defined as I thought it was. I think it's actually...
Honestly, it's probably that stupid thing where every city's like, we have...
So... It's about Japanese Wagyu beef, right? And every fucking place I go, they're like, oh, but our Wagyu beef's the best.
It's number one, yeah.
I've eaten it all now. And here's what I'll say.
Which was the best?
They literally all taste the same. But what is different is if you're having fillet or sirloin steak.
Yeah.
And how it's cooked and prepared.
Right.
Right.
But does that even that doesn't depend on the area.
Generally,
really. It depends on the chef.
Honestly, I don't think you can tell the difference if you put them all out in front of you. Yeah, one of them might have more fat in it, but at the end of the day, the best. It all depends on how it's cooked and prepared and how it's done before you. The best experience I've ever had, the best Wagyu I've ever had is probably with Natsuki. It was Maizawa Wagyu in your town, Morioka.
What, in Morioka?
And it's in a video.
Oh, yeah, Maizawa.
It's in a video called 6 Top Dishes to Eat in Iwate. And Natsuki and I went and had this Wagyu, and it's cooked. And that was where the phrase "Justice Delicious" comes from.
From that
video. Because Natsuki ate the Maizawa Wagyu, and I went, "What do you think, Natsuki? How would you explain this beef in one word?" And he went, "Justice Delicious."
Oh, because in Japanese the kanji would be like justice, like that means like really, like truly. So I think that's why he said justice.
Justice Delicious.
The show, Shojiki no show.
But that's how the story of Justice Delicious came out. And for me, that was the best beef, because I remember having it before me, and I ate a piece, and I was like, "This is the best fucking thing I've put in my mouth ever." And I liked it so much I didn't want to eat it because I was scared.
Want it to end? I
was scared of
just go back.
I kept
you live quite close to Morioka.
I kept being worried that I was going to finish it all because it was so fucking good, right?
I've had stuff like that.
You eat a meal and it's so good you don't want to finish it. That's exactly what that food is like. So go out and watch that video again, because that was the best beef I've ever had. I had Kagoshima beef yesterday. That was amazing. I had Kobe beef with Pete. And
I've watched Chris eat a lot of beef.
And I had beef with Ryotaro in the Sendai video. So I've eaten Wagyu beef 3 times in the last 2 months. And out of those 3, the best one was probably maybe the Kobe beef was the best of those 3, actually.
Really?
Potentially, because in terms of steak,
like the way they cook it.
Again, it was
the way they cook it and the cut they use.
There you go. Natsuki catchphrases are a blessing, says Matt Breeze. Yes, they are, Matt. Yes, they are. There hasn't been enough recently.
I haven't met Natsuki. I want to meet her. I've met Yotaro now. I want to meet Natsuki.
One last try before I go, Chris. What bike are you on now, apart from one with small tyres?
What kind of bike? It's Fuji. It's a Fuji.
It's a Fuji bike.
It's called Fuji.
And it's green. And would you shout out the Abroad in Japan subreddit? Yes, I will. I will get on that, Josh. Sorry, I haven't done that.
You have your own subreddit?
Yeah, we've got so there's the Abroad in Japan subreddit. For those of you that don't know about it,
That's
it's
cool.
awesome. It's thank you to Josh and Celeste and everyone who's working on it.
Aww.
I'm going to get a shout out properly soon because all the people there are doing an amazing job. So
really
thank
cool.
you, huge thanks to you. I've been a bit behind on everything social media wise because of the cycle.
The internet has been shit this trip. It's been so hard to update everybody on things because every hotel we go to, their internet doesn't work. They all have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we're actually using some portable Wi-Fi thing now.
Yeah, now we finally got this thing connected again. We had gone over the limit.
You think Japanese hotels have the best Wi-Fi in the world, but no, it's actually the worst. Some of the worst Wi-Fi I've ever experienced.
Coming from Canada, hotels. I can't say that, but yeah, very disappointing.
I love in the comments. There's various folks such as Celeste and Christy who are saying, "I thought it was just it's delicious or just as delicious."
Oh, nobody knew what he was actually saying.
But no, it's actually
justice,
delicious. That's what makes it such a great phrase.
Ask why he said that, and I bet it's because of the kanji.
Probably. I probably won't know. I'm really sad I couldn't get Natsuki at the end of this trip.
Yeah.
I was really hoping it was going to be a surprise, and the Tokyo creative team were going to surprise me.
With
I genuinely thought Natsuki was going to pop out.
It's not the last day yet, so you never know.
It is. But we're in Kagoshima, and I genuinely thought Natsuki was just going to pop out of a cupboard.
Yeah.
In Kagoshima, right?
But no,
but
he's legitimately busy with work.
He hasn't popped out of a cupboard. He hasn't come out underneath the bed. Yeah. There is just no Natsuki. No. It's just a shame because I really enjoyed having his company at the start of the trip.
Yeah.
And truth be told, I haven't seen a whole lot of Natsuki recently. Apart from we did the Pachinko video and then we did the start of the cycle. And that's it. So I think it's because I was burnt out of Natsuki in general after Natsuki the movie.
You had enough.
I was like, I never want to look at Natsuki again. Because I'd just been fucking Natsuki for 6 months. So to dive back into the wacky world of Natsuki once more. He's a good friend, and I miss his company.
Aww.
Yeah.
Ronan asks, when can we expect the first video with Pete? That's your next video.
That's the first. Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Yeah, the next one with Pete. Next couple of days, probably.
Jonathan says, I've been going back over some old videos. I think Ryotaro gives Natsuki a run for his money on meme potential. I'd have to agree with that. In fact, I've actually got a jumper. I don't know where it is. I've lost it somewhere. It's over there.
You've got to promote it.
Grab it. Well, I don't have to promote it. It's Patreon. So Tokyo Creative, because it's a Patreon, I can be open, right? Tokyo Creative have been making some designs inspired by Abroad in Japan videos. And they made this one. Which it's actually quite a nice jumper to be fair, but I've been trying to promote it and shout it out. And this one is, you may recall there was a video with Ryotaro where we climbed a mountain and he was eating some noodles at the top. And I said, how do you feel eating cup noodles? And he says, I feel very luxury or something. What was it he said?
He didn't
I feel very luxury.
He didn't even say it.
And they've turned that into a little hoodie. So if you want to wear the wise words of Ryotaro, Tokyo Creative website. It's actually a really nice jumper.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it.
I've been wearing the one they gave me too. I like it.
It's a cracking jumper. How much do you feel you've learned about becoming a better film editor or cinematographer during this trip, Chris? Says Adam. I feel like I've been better at, not necessarily cinematography, but better at engaging the viewers and like talking as though the viewer's there. The trick to being good at having audience interaction whilst making video, whilst talking to a camera, is to keep using the word guys. Hey guys, this guy's
funny because you used to make fun of me for that.
I do make fun of you for that quite a lot over the last 5 years. But yeah, you just have to go, hey guys, blah blah guys, X Y Z guys.
Say, hey guys,
because it's a constant reminder that when you're talking to the camera, you're not just talking to a bit of plastic. You're talking to lots of people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's a great phrase, Livy Q. Shit out of 10.
That should definitely be a hoodie. I'm disappointed they haven't made that into a hoodie.
I still think a great T-shirt would be Korewa Pendes.
Yeah, that would sell well.
Korewa Pendes would be a cracker.
That'd be fun. A yakisoba pandes is probably better, to be fair.
Livy Q says, Chris, how do you get approached by many sponsors? What do you turn down and why? I don't do many sponsors at all. I turn down like 100%.
99% of them.
I do get approached a fair bit, but I've turned down like 90% of
If
them.
we went through our email inbox right now, it would probably be at least the most 100 recent emails would be sponsorships that we have no interest in.
I think you get a lot more than I do because you are a girl who's happy.
Right.
I'm not. I look at my face. I'm not the sort of person you want sponsoring or promoting your
product.
Thing. Like, oh yeah, this tastes so delicious. This smells like medicine. Tasty drink. Like, wouldn't work, would it? But the one I turn down quite often. Stop going down. Some good comments.
I want to read them.
The one that keeps the one that keeps coming up is often snack boxes.
Oh yeah.
Japanese confectionery and sweet boxes. That thing you do a subscription for like every month and you get a crate of Japanese sweets. The problem is it's often a bit of a rip-off, and I can't justify.
There are a couple that are good, but then I started off promoting them and they were really fun, and then I got a couple that were kind of like meh, and then I stopped after that.
So you pay it's like $30-40 and you get a box and
of random snacks. It's fun. I like the concept behind it.
That's a great concept, right?
It exposes people outside of Japan to all these cool Japanese snacks that they couldn't normally get. So yeah.
But I just find that first of all, they don't give you a very good deal. They say, "I'll give you this free box of sweets, Chris, and then can you promote it to your million subscribers?"
That costs them a total of like $20.
Could I have some money to promote your fucking box of shit?
I know,
like,
they're very late.
Giving me it's a bit of an insult, like just giving me a $20 box of sweets,
have some snacks,
and then me just promoting it. So I've always found to be very arrogant in that regard, and I don't want to corrupt my videos with sweet boxes. So.
Yeah, you should make your own sweet box.
Make my own sweet. A Broad Japan surprise box.
I'd buy that.
What's in the box?
Oh
What's
my God,
in the box?
It's like the weirdest shit.
.com. And you open the box.
Oh my God, can we do that?
And
can
it's
we
like a severed Natsuki's finger. Severed. Or like a used
fingernail clippings.
Just Natsuki memorabilia box.
What would you guys think if you ordered one?
If you had a box
Natsuki's fingernail clippings, would you be happy?
What would you want in a Natsuki box? A half-smoked Marlboro cigarette.
What else?
Yeah, Japanese rice wine.
Maybe that Yakuza mask.
Yakuza mask. And a guitar.
A guitar.
A guitar.
A whole guitar.
And a signed copy of Natsuki's song.
Oh yeah.
Life is Balloons.
That would be really cool. That would be genuinely very cool. I say you make it happen.
Yeah. Natsuki severed fingernails. Oof.
Lots of people are asking who Ellen is.
Who's Ellen? Oh my God, I've been staring at the screen thinking you guys were late, but it's just my browser not updating the video. Oh dear.
Oh God. Aww.
Too bad.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
You're here.
Which boxes would you recommend, Charlotte? Says Matthew.
I
can't tell you because I don't.
To be fair, I haven't received one in over a couple years, so they could have, gone down the drain a bit. A while ago, I think, what was it called? Japan snack box. It had a very just Japan snack.
Japan snack box.
That was a really good one. One that I think was now after comparing them all, Kawaii box is lame.
Kawaii box.
Yeah.
Cute box.
That one, I don't know. I think what I didn't like about it is that lots of things weren't Japanese. They were from other Asian countries, and I just felt like they just tried to find the cheapest thing possible as opposed to really cool things to put in it.
We need the Abroad Japan box.
We do.
I know Tokyo Creative are looking into it. Tokyo Creative are looking into making a Japan box. If they could make one for each creator.
For each creator that we could choose what to put in it.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That'd be glorious.
That'd be really fun.
That's a good question here from CL Viosna. It says, when you guys first started doing videos, was it difficult to vlog whilst walking outside in public and talking to a camera? I'm giving it a try, but it feels very awkward. I've actually gotten over that. I've finally gotten over that.
I'm totally over that now.
I've had to with this trip because I made a conscious decision on this trip to film myself a lot handheld, to give it that personal feeling as though you're kind of with me on the trip a lot. And so I was walking through Hiroshima or Kagoshima or anywhere with the camera on a tripod, and I've got really good at it. I don't know how I do it, but I've just been able to switch it off. I just switch off this voice. And yeah, obviously loads of people are looking at you because it's a bit weird, right? Seeing a camera on a stick and a guy holding it like that. But I just thought, what's the worst that can happen? In Japan, nothing ever does happen.
And everyone just sees us
People
as
just looks and goes,
anyways.
wow.
taking pictures of ourselves or something.
Yeah, so it's easy in Japan. I don't know about other countries.
Yeah.
I'd be less inclined to do it in the UK.
Yeah. Oh God, I feel a lot more awkward doing it in Canada when I'm back in Canada than I do in Japan. But I remember the first day that I vlogged outside. I remember it because I was so nervous. I actually had to do it for a TV show, and I was like, "Fuck!" But like, I had to do it because it was for a TV show. They wanted me to vlog my life for 7 days, my entire life. So I vlogged from like the morning till night.
What TV show was that?
This was like my first year, like when I moved to Japan, this most recent time. So it was like 6 years ago. I don't remember, but yeah. And then they never ended up using the fucking footage. They used it in the credits of their show after I like made a fool out of myself for 7 days. But yeah, you kind of just get over it. You do it enough, and then you just get over it. And especially with us, it's our job now, so we kind of have to. So I don't know, when I'm doing it, I'm just like, okay, I'm in work mode, so I have to do it.
Yeah, honestly, it's for me. There's like a flick of a switch, and I just don't care. And I don't really care anymore. I don't know how I've done it, but you just get used to it. But it took me a long time.
It does take a while. Yeah, so don't worry if you feel awkward about it for like a couple of years, because like it honestly took several years to feel really comfortable.
Jonathan says the first Abroad in Japan box should come with that thing Joey used in the Dr. Jelly commercial, the electric switch thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
We were thinking about auctioning those off for charity. All the like weird props used in the videos. I think that'd be a good idea.
Natsuki's box should have an empty can of coffee, says Celeste. Yeah, Natsuki's signed can of coffee. And the sword. Yes, Natsuki's infamous sword that he seems to always have for various weird situations.
I like that. LD says, Charlotte, I think you should start another channel where you're more you. I would watch more of your videos. Well, actually, from now on, I've decided that I'm just going to be myself. I've started swearing a lot more, as people have probably noticed, because that's how I talk in real life. So I figure...
You swear a lot.
I do swear a lot.
You swear just as much as I do, if not more. So terrifying.
Like, when I first started YouTube, I was really awkward. And then once I got more comfortable doing YouTube, then I was myself for a while. And then I got lots of criticism for swearing, criticism for doing this, and like people just pick apart all your. So you really like you love everything because you just take all the criticism and try to like change your personality to make everyone happy. But now I've like I don't give a fuck anymore, and it's like really exhausting to like not be yourself. So I think I'm just gonna go back to being myself, and if people don't like it, then whatever.
Be yourself.
It's more enjoyable.
It's my tip to anyone: always be yourself if you do YouTube, because it takes a lot of energy, and if you're not being yourself,
Like I have lots of friends that do YouTube, and I look at their videos, and I think like, wow, their videos would be a lot better if they were themselves, because I know their real personality, and then I watch their videos, and I'm kind of like, it's a shame they don't show.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You do, don't you?
I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Chris, when the cycle videos are all compiled, will you be selling a limited edition 12-tape VHS box set of the trip? I'd love to. Only problem is, I don't think anybody has a VHS player anymore, except probably you, Jonathan.
I do.
And you have a VHS player?
Yeah, because I've got like lots of VHS series that I like.
God, it's so weird now holding like
Ninja
a fucking
Turtles.
Giant cassette tape, a video recorder tape, and then comparing it to an SD card. It's just like, oh, I know, like, but I don't know, I might do something.
That'd be cool.
I've got so much footage though, like looking over the footage.
I know.
Nobody has.
I hope you put together a bloopers video.
There's
so many funny things that happen.
Bloopers, like a whole blooper reel.
I hope you do.
There's so much footage of drone shots of Japan.
Really cool.
Like I've got the ultimate drone compilation.
Yeah. Ooh, you should do that. You should put together those on your like a separate.
Could have like a 12-hour non-stop video of just cycling footage.
You could.
From the GoPro.
You could, yeah. Put that on your like.
Do like a ASMR video.
Broad Stories channel.
Broad Stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I've got so much footage to play around with though, so I'm gonna work it out. But maybe not VHS. Maybe something slightly more accessible and easy for the masses to watch. I could render it like an 80s VHS box video. I could render it so it looks like an 80s video though. That'd be quite fun.
That would be awesome.
Darian says, if you filmed yourself in London holding the camera, you'd be constantly photobombed and people would shout, "You're a loony."
Oh, that's so true. People do photobomb
in London.
you.
You'd get bullied like shit.
It's like that in Canada and stuff too. There's always random people in my videos when I'm filming there.
Charlotte swore a lot on the roller coaster.
Yeah, I did. Oh my god, you guys, you have no idea how scared I am of roller coasters. None of that was fake. Like I was telling my sister afterwards, like me and my sister have kind of the same fears, and I was like, I would rather sit in a bathtub full of spiders than ride that roller coaster.
No, you fucking
again.
wouldn't.
No, I think I would, because that wouldn't kill me. But like, if something went wrong with the roller coaster, I would die.
What if it was a poisonous spider?
Then I wouldn't want to do it, clearly. But like, if it was just a bathtub full of non-poisonous spiders, which I'm also terrified of, but I think I would prefer that to the roller coaster.
Are you doing Vlogmas this year, says Celeste?
No, I'm actually not. I was really looking forward to doing Vlogmas, but I filmed so many videos on this trip. And currently I'm waiting for Chris to catch up timeline-wise, and then I'm going to start posting them. So I've got all these videos to post, and those are going to go into December.
Yeah, so Charlotte's very smartly got her own videos of the trip. So as well as my videos, you can see what Charlotte's been doing behind the scenes. She kind of went off on her own, did her own thing a lot of the time.
Up a lot, so I've got some different stuff. But I'm not going to be doing everyday videos. It's going to be my first time not doing Vlogmas. It's kind of sad, but I do have lots of cool videos coming out. So
for those of you that don't know what Vlogmas is, you have to make a video every day.
Every day in December.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. But it might actually work out well this way. I'll have probably, a decent amount of videos in December, and I think I'll have time to like maybe go visit my family for Christmas this year, which I haven't done in a long time. So yeah, my first Christmas.
How come some YouTubers get demonetized for swearing and others don't?
It just really depends on.
It depends on what kind of swear words you use.
And also,
if you use racist words and things, you'll instantly get demonetized.
Totally.
It's interesting. YouTube.
Sexual stuff is.
Yeah,
is
YouTube actually creates those auto subtitles, right? If you look at every video, it's got automatic subtitles in English, and at first you might think, oh, that's great. YouTube are doing it to be friendly and great, so you get your subtitles done.
No, they're doing it.
It's actually a far more sinister reason, and YouTube does it so that YouTube knows what you're saying in the video, right? They can see. It can track,
so they can pick it up.
Right. So like the YouTube will go through my video if I make a video and
put automatic captions.
If I've said something ridiculous or if if I said something racist, then it would demonetize the video.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It could go very wrong because I remember my videos were they've been very tame up until like they're not going to be anymore, but like up until recently my videos have been really tame, and I remember like reading some of the auto captions and it was like cocksucker. It's like, really, YouTube?
Automatic.
I definitely did not say that.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's hilarious. They're so funny. Turn on the auto captions for videos sometimes. They say the most ridiculous things.
Yeah, I get a lot of people sending me screenshots of the auto captions.
316 auto captions, and then you go to it and it's like...
I'm curious, we've got 53-ish people watching. Where are you watching from? Not just the country, but where? Where are you watching from?
Are you on a sofa?
I'm always curious. I always wonder.
A cafe?
It's always exciting.
Are you on a bus?
Like whenever I love it. I love like reading. I'm on a train in the middle of Sweden.
Yeah.
It's like wow.
Because you guys can always see where we are. So like I like knowing exactly where you guys are.
Yeah.
You don't get to.
I want specific.
Know that.
Are you in a plane, a train, a submarine, the moon? I want to know. Tell me all. Wow, I've never heard such contempt for a word than in the way Chris says Vlogmas.
Oh, yeah.
Vlogmas.
Just wait. In a couple of years, he'll be doing Vlogmas. Everything he makes fun of me for, he starts doing after a couple of years. So
your overuse of the word,
mark my
guys.
words. 2 years from now, you'll see Vlogmas on the Abroad in Japan channel.
If I did Vlogmas, it'd be the most depressing Vlogmas. It would just be me sitting in my apartment, like
eating your KFC chicken,
drinking like this addictive tasting shit. Just going like, "Merry Christmas, everyone."
They put something in this. These are very addictive.
I'd be like, on the first day of Christmas, I got drunk and I'm depressed. On the second day of Christmas, I hate my life. On the third day, and like, it'd just be like fucking 30 days of just being depressed alone.
25. You'll need to do it for 25 days.
Ah, it's fun. 25 days of being constantly just depressed, sitting by a Christmas tree, drinking and eating like Cheetos. It'd be the best Vlogmas. It'd be quite a good Vlogmas, actually.
I'd watch that.
I know people would watch it. Oh no, your Vlogmas is my Christmas tradition, says Annie. I'm excited for your travel videos, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, Annie, I've seen her Vlogmas videos.
You're not missing much.
The travel videos are going to be better. It's going to be better than Vlogmas.
The thing I like about Vlogmas is you really get like a look into someone's life, because every day they're filming every day. Even though they're lame and kind of boring, it's like your one chance to see what your like the YouTuber you like watching does like on a daily basis. So I think that's what's cool about Vlogmas. But yeah, the travel videos are fun. I hope I can do them justice when I edit them, but I had a really good trip. So
what will you do when the cycle is over? Says Zed Tanier. I'm actually, so straight after this I'm going to Yamaguchi Prefecture, which is kind of near Kyushu, so I've got to get the bullet train, and I'm working with Ryotaro on the blowfish video. And then after that, from December to January, I'm just going to be editing all the cycle videos, getting them out, and probably I'll go home to the UK over that period and see my family and relax and unwind in the UK. It's important to get out of Japan every now and then, because Japan is like one big great fucking library, and you feel like you're constantly you've got to kind of be aware of what you're doing. So it's always good to get out of Japan for a bit, as much as I love it. And then after a few weeks, I do want to come back and get back to doing videos. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break, but I'll still be doing stuff on Patreon. Like the thing, Patreon is the only place I'll be after the cycle. I'm gonna take like 2 months off and just sit in a room and look at a wall. It's gonna be really fun. Nice. And but yeah, I will be doing Patreon videos and stuff in that time. Like I'll still be doing stuff on Patreon.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
You finally told us where you all are. I'm in Calgary, Hamamatsu. I'm watching in my room from the Philippines.
I'm watching from my desk at the European Parliament.
What? Where's that?
What's the European Parliament?
Where's that?
Is there like a parliament?
Where's that comment?
Right here. Is there a parliament building that's like the one parliament of Europe? I'm very confused.
Oh, let's not get into discussions of the EU, but the EU has a parliament that oversees things.
Oh, do they?
Wow. Shows you how fun it is being at the European Parliament. If Ronan would rather watch this. I'm in New Zealand. It's 3 a.m. Bloody hell, Joe. 3 a.m. Get to bed. What time is it now?
Oh my God.
It's 11 o'clock here. It's shortly my bedtime. I'm in Lewisham, in London. Glorious Lewisham. Melbourne, it's pretty late here. Austin, Texas, getting ready for work. As I said in the previous stream around the world.
It's interesting.
Some people are in bed in New Zealand, in Australia, in the Philippines.
Had, like, video
others going to work. Yeah,
it'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. Yeah. That could be my big project of next year. Getting everyone to make a video of what they're doing,
really cool, and
combine it into one super incredible complex video of stuff. Yeah.
At my hotel in South Korea. Oh, Amene, where are you? Where are you in South Korea? What area?
Leon is overlooking the neighborhood in the winter sun. So that sounds really cool. Poetic. I like that, Leon. Celeste is in Toronto making coffee with her nonna in my kitchen.
Had 69 sent us their exact coordinates. It's very dangerous.
Oh my God.
Do that.
Yeah, be careful. Or it could be a lie.
Could be.
Put your exact coordinates in the comments.
I'm tempted to look it up now.
I'm in bed at Sheffield, says Livy Q, after a long day, a long, difficult 2 hours at university.
Sheffield, we met someone from Sheffield the other day.
You can't imagine having such a strenuous day, Chris. I can. I did university. I remember how awful it was.
I did university for 10 years. Horrible.
I'm in bed lamenting the snow and cold outside of Boston. There's snow in Boston
I haven't seen snow in a while.
Don't think we've got any snow in Japan yet.
Yeah, Boston's freezing.
Is it?
Freezing, absolutely freezing.
At home in Texas, just about to go to work. Do you have any plans to make another movie? Says Victoria. I'd love to. It won't be Natsuki the movie, admittedly. Natsuki, after Natsuki the movie, Natsuki begged me to be like, let's do Natsuki the movie 2 next year in America. I did think it'd be quite fun.
Natsuki does America.
It would be fun. At the same time, I definitely need a break from making Natsuki movies.
More than a year is not enough.
Maybe the year after next, to celebrate the 2020 Olympics. The Japanese government will fund Natsuki the movie 2.
Oh my God.
Natsuki's big, great trip around Japan and the world.
Oh, around Japan.
Around the world with Natsuki in 80 days. Yeah. Or knowing Natsuki's schedule around the world in fucking 80 minutes.
It'd be fun to take.
He's got to get back to work and cut someone's hair. But like, yeah, I'd love to make another movie. It's on my list. Like, I have a to-do list for next year, and the list is basically make a short film.
Yeah.
And make a music video and make a proper film to put into a film festival.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like
a proper film, like a full-length
film. So with Patreon, with the support you guys, like with your support for Abroad in Japan, we funded a lot of the cycle and the videos, right? But there's definitely some funds there to put towards doing something else, from short films and stuff in and around Japan. And I've been getting inspiration from the nighttime, just seeing the neon lights and things.
He's been taking some really cool photos.
Like I took quite a nice photo on Instagram just yesterday. It's a photo I took in Osaka 2 or 3 weeks ago. If you go on my Instagram, it's like a nice little photo, a very quick snap. But it's got a kind of Blade Runner-esque vibe to it. So I'd love to do something with a neo-futuristic vibe to it in a Japanese city. But I want to do it well, and I don't want it to be tacky and cheap like a lot of people do with like cyberpunk style stuff. I want it to be actually genuinely fucking good. So
would you go to Osaka for that, you think?
I'd probably go to Osaka. Yeah, I'd go to Osaka or Tokyo. Osaka has that kind of really dirty, sinister feel to it that Tokyo actually lacks.
Yeah, totally.
I think Osaka would be ideal. Osaka, maybe Hong Kong, I don't know. But yeah, Osaka will be awesome.
So that would be for your music video. You would want that, or
I need a song for that, though, wouldn't I? But no, I think I'd do a short film there.
Oh, you do a short film. So for your feature-length film, what genre of film?
That is a story for another day, because that's going to take a heck of a lot of time to work out. Hopefully, you guys will send me a incredible, groundbreaking script and idea, and I'll turn that into reality instead.
Send Chris a script.
Or as Annie said, you should make Ryotaro the movie. Yeah, a few of you have said make Ryotaro the movie.
I'm sure Ryotaro is very jealous that he doesn't have his own movie yet.
We made Ryotaro the movie.
Right, that's right.
Yeah,
it's already out there. Somebody was like,
"It was 30 seconds long."
Is that the trailer?
It was 30 seconds long.
Movie? No, that was the movie.
Nothing more was needed.
To say about it.
Ryotaro outrunning a helicopter gunship. What more could anybody want from a Ryotaro movie? Yeah. And a fighter CGI, a fighter jet CGI crash. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I'll work it out.
Oh, why not do a video in Japanese light trucks?
Decoratora.
I actually saw one today.
Really?
Yeah, I saw
a Yakuza truck.
Are they Yakuza?
Often Yakuza trucks. They're truck. Decoratora literally means decoration truck. And if you're ever in Japan, you see a truck covered truck drivers, or sometimes truck drivers affiliated with criminal organizations who want to make their trucks look kind of cool and awesome.
Yeah.
I've never really seen. I've seen them like once or twice.
Oh, really? Oh, I've seen them quite often. But I used to live in Chiba, and that's where all the Yakuza are. So I saw it quite often.
Ryotaro will get a movie, and then we'll get Natsuki versus Ryotaro.
Oh my god. Yes.
God.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love to see them hanging out together.
Yeah. They got on together quite well last time they were together in September.
Yeah.
So it surprised me. Yeah. Well, I think it's time to wrap things up, guys. I'm shattered, and you've got this nice Seiko clock here. Look at that.
What time is it?
It is.
Oh dear, it's already 11.
5 past 11. Oh, got more filming to do tomorrow.
More editing to do tonight.
And I've actually got a bloody podcast to record tomorrow with Pete Donaldson. I've got to get up at 8 a.m. to prepare for a podcast, and Pete and I are doing recording the podcast across the planet.
Good luck with that.
But when I go back to the UK in December for a bit, I can actually record with Pete in the studio.
That'll be nice.
In his amazing $1 trillion absolute radio studio. And it's so cool because you get to see lots of celebrities and stuff in there, because they always go, like Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, who shouted out.
That was so like surreal watching him shout you out.
Yeah, he was in the radio station in March. So who knows? Maybe I can meet Bryan Cranston there. Ain't gonna happen, but
maybe.
You never know who you're gonna meet when you walk in there. So maybe I can nab some more endorsements. But for now, guys, thanks for joining us on our Patreon live stream. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be back. I'll be back again soon. Doing some more stuff, doing some more live shows.
This will be our last time together. It was fun doing our joint Patreon thing.
Yeah, I'm sure the opportunity will arise to do it again.
Maybe.
So, but yes, the new video with Pete is on the way. I don't know when it's coming out. Might be tomorrow. Might be the day after tomorrow. I hope it's soon, because I really want it out. But I get
so busy though.
It's fucking shit.
It sucks.
Like this week's so busy. Yeah. I'm so frustrated. I really want to get that video out because it's great.
It's really good. Pete's great. You guys are gonna love the videos with Pete. He's hilarious. He's so funny.
It's gonna be awesome. But for now, no matter where you might be in, God, I
can't even do his outro. You know he's tired.
No matter where you might be watching from, out there in the big wide world, guys. Thanks for being a part of the Patreon live stream. I'll see you all again soon. No matter where you might be, in a bed in New Zealand, preparing for work in Austin, Texas,
the European Parliament,
resting at the European Parliament when you should be doing things for the European people, or in a bed in Sheffield, or wherever. Have a bloody good day.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
What day is it? What day is it?
Do not ask me.
It's Tuesday.
I think it's Tuesday.
I've lost track of all time and space.
It's Tuesday night.
Have a good one, guys. Make Tuesday count, or if you're going to bed and sleeping,
Wednesday. Probably.
Make Wednesday
count.
Wednesday. I'm going to go to bed.
I'm going to
make Wednesday count.